Welcome to Mr.Belle Kitchen today. Today I'll be cooking with my daughter Charmel. She's 14 years old. She loves to cook. What are we going to be cooking today?
Today we're going to be making banana and sweet potato pastries. Our ingredients will be 2.5 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of milk, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, half cup of butter, 2 eggs, and our sweet potatoes and bananas.
And I'll be putting the sweet potatoes in the pot and let them boil while we get busy with the dough.
Okay, so first we're gonna make our little dry mixture. First you're gonna add your baking powder into the flour. And then you're gonna add your salt. And then after you do that, you're just gonna whisk it together. That way when we do add it, we just gotta pour it in as we make the butter mixture. So you're just gonna mix that until it's well combined. And after that, you're gonna grab your mixer and we're gonna put our butter in. We're just gonna mix it for a bit.
And I'm just going to throw the butter in like that.
So now once you got your butter in there, you're going to get your mixer and you're going to put it on a low speed and you're just going to mix your butter together until it's nice and kind of light and creamy.
And what else you going to put in with that, with the butter?
After you add the butter, we're going to add the 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
One teaspoon of salt.
Yep. Oh, I mean 1/4 teaspoon of. We're gonna add our 2 eggs. We're gonna beat our 2 eggs.
Okay, you wanna add the eggs in now?
We're gonna have
right, the eggs for the time being, and I'm gonna put them in a bowl. And with this pandemic going on and everything, it's good to cook with your kids. Get an idea of what they want to cook and get in the kitchen and cook with them. You'll never know what they might have on their mind, what they want to cook, so it's good to get involved with them. At a time like this, it brings the family close together and everything, and show the love when you cook it. What else you want to do with these 2 eggs?
That's it. Then you're going to pour your 2 eggs the butter.
And the butter, I'm going to just pour it in there right quick.
Yep.
Instead of mix it.
And then you're just going to mix it until the butter and eggs are well mixed together.
Put all that in there.
Now that everything is...
What else you need with that?
Now that everything's well combined, we're going to add in our milk.
The milk. I'm pouring the milk in.
And then we're just going to mix that as well.
Now, after the milk, what are you going to be pouring in next?
We're going to be adding our vanilla extract.
Going to be adding in the vanilla extract. I'm going to pour the vanilla extract in there.
And then you're just going to mix it until everything is well.
Yeah, I'm okay. And okay. What are you going to be adding next?
And then we're going to be adding the sugar.
I'm going to pour the sugar in.
And then it's going to be kind of greasy like that. And we're just going to mix it.
And then you're going to be adding in.
And then we're going to start adding in our flour just a little at a time.
We're going to put a little flour in at a time.
And then mix.
Put that on too. Yeah. You just kind of speed it up just a little too to eat it up. I'm going to add a little more flour and get that mixed up. And I approximately how much flour was this again?
2.5 cups of flour.
That's approximately 2.5 cups of flour. I'm going to add more flour while she's mixing.
And then you're going to see it's kind of starting to form into dough now. So you're just going to keep mixing. And then
Since it's mixing, I'm going to add the rest of the flour. The last bit of
flour. And then now it's basically dough now. You just got to make sure the flour is well combined into everything. Some arm workouts, really thick.
This dough is getting very thick, so I'm mixing it up a little bit more to make sure we got a nice good dough on it. As you can see, the dough is very thick, so we just about through. I'm going to let Charmel finish raking this off right here. In the meantime, as you can see, I chopped up my sweet potatoes. I put some nutmeg, cinnamon in it, and vanilla extract and some brown sugar. Now I'm going to do my bananas the same way. These are cooked bananas. So I'm going to just pour that sugar in, and I'm going to put 1/4 of vanilla flavor in it. 1/4 of vanilla flavor, and I'm just pour it over in it. And I'm going to put just a little bit of ground cinnamon in it. And these are for our pastry pie. And I'm going to just put a little the cinnamon in it. And I'm going to take it and mix it up. Mix it up and get our dough just nice and good. Just mix it up so it can be nice and good. And I'm going to put it inside the dough.
Okay, so now you're going to add some flour to your mat or your flat counter if you have a flat counter. And then you're just going to rub the flour everywhere. That way your dough does not stick to any little groove or anywhere.
Don't be afraid. And you just smear that on that flour so everything it don't stick. Just do this in here. Just this way. Okay.
Now you should, if you have placemat and it's small, well, to make things easier, just put the first half of the dough. So I split the dough, and then I'm just gonna put the first half into the flour. You get your dough out, you're gonna add some flour on top of the dough, that way it doesn't stick. And then
you're gonna mix it up with your hand first, so you know you got it in the ball.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna mix it first, that way. First you gotta put flour in your hand.
Yeah.
That way everything, it's like you're just gonna knead the dough.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. And then you're gonna flatten it out this way. Yeah. Okay.
So just you've kneaded it, you're gonna just put some flour in your rolling pin. That way the flour does not stick to your dough. You do not want that. Okay, now you're just gonna roll it out this way. And then this way. Just so it's even. Not too thick and also not too thin. Now you're just gonna cut your dough like that, and then you're just gonna cut it in half. That way you have two sides.
Scoot it up with that. Put it right.
And then you're just gonna scoot it up with this thing. That way it comes out nice and square.
Put some flour on there. The potato in here. And then I'm going to just flip it over like that. And I'm just going to take my fork and I'm going to smash it just a little. And kind of close it in there. Now, then I'm going to cut the sides off a little. And everything going to be in the inside of it like that. Then I'm going to take it up. And I'm going to sit it in the pan. Little bananas. And I'm going to take my cooked bananas. And I'm going to put a little in. Put it in like that.
And then fold it over.
And then I'm going to, you can flip it over. You take the fork, just smash the ends of it.
Okay.
Is she mashing it?
Oh, and I'm mashing the ends of it after folding it.
Not too far. Yeah. Now she's putting more sweet potatoes in one, and she's folding it
Over like that, and then just gonna get the edges. Then you're gonna get your fork and then just smash it down like that.
Yeah. You smash it.
These are gonna be delicious because they smell good already.
We're gonna put the pastries into the convention oven. And this is the way they're gonna look when you get through stuffing them and everything. We're gonna put it in the oven for about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. We put in the next batch in and we let it cook for 15 minutes. And I put it on 375 for 15 minutes.
We finished the pastries and now we're gonna slice one open.
We're gonna take one and put it right here. We're gonna slice it open and we're gonna see what it looked like in the inside. That looked delicious. And this is
Cooking with the Bells. We did it again.